Right. What I'm showing you here is the um, the format for your final exam, and, and these are the topics that you need to study for the exam. First of all, you need to do a revision of conversation analysis, especially the key features of conversation. For example, looking into the use of cohesive devices, adjacency pairs, and uh, TRP, or the transitional relevant phrase. So these are the topics under CA, or conversation analysis. Then you need to do a bit of revision on the notions of phrases and politeness strategies, the positive phase and negative phases, and the notion of strategies. Okay, and the thing that the topics that you need to do a bit of revision. This is similar to the midterm that you took. Uh, the two topics are the use of cohesive devices, or cohesion, and coherence, or the logical connection, or the logical relationship of ideas within a particular text. Then you have to do a bit of speech act theory, especially the locution, elocution, and perlocutions. Okay, that the speech act theory by Austin, and do the maxims, or the Guysian cooperative principles, maxim of manner, maxim of relation, quantity and quality, and why people disobey the maxims, or the flouting of those maxims. And also the speaking model by Dale Ham, an American psycholinguist. You have to be able to remember speaking, the acronyms of speaking, and lastly, a lot, you see, is the social approach to discourse, like the use of purpose nouns, the figurative language, denotative and connotative meanings, the representation analysis, and also the use of connotations, bias, and the representation in general, language as a social construction. So these are the topics. Now we have three parts actually. The first part is called the concepts in discourse analysis. This is where you answer the question in you give a short answers. For example, I will ask you what a discourse is, then you have to explain and give an example to support your answer. Okay, what is a discourse? For example. Then you have to do some kind of social media analysis like Facebook or YouTube comments. I will give you the section or the excerpts from the social media, social interaction. You have to analyze the comments and the social media discourse. This is similar to assignment 2, and the analysis of ellipses. You have to understand what an ellipsis is, and the use of ellipses in the bigger umbrella of cohesive devices. That's part 1. For part 2, this is CA, or conversation analysis. You have to answer the question in about 50 to 70 words, analyzing the given conversation, analyzing or look for the examples of the spontaneity, evidence of spontaneity, interactivity, interpersonality, the story sequences, how you sequence the events put together, and the speech interaction evidence. So you need to be able to quote and partial out example or the specific language, linguistic, the chunks to illustrate your understanding of the conversation. And the third part, this is the CA, or critical discourse analysis. This is where you have to analyze for example, a news article. You have to analyze the given text for their representation, their potential biases, the use and their standpoint, ideological orientation, for example. So this is a critical analysis. So just to wrap up, you have to do a lot of study, starting from CA, conversation analysis, the language used, phrases, politeness strategies, and formal orientation, topics like coherence, cohesion, the speech act theory, the maxims, the flouting of the maxims, speaking model, the diagrams, the social approach to discourse analysis, the use of denotative and connotative language, analysis of representation, and the construction of the text based on the cultural uh, factors. And there are actually three parts: the concepts, part one, the CA or conversation analysis, this is 40 marks, part one is 10 marks, and the critical discourse analysis 15 marks. I hope you enjoy your preparation for the final exam. It's not too difficult. I'm sure you will be able to do it. Okay. If you have any question, leave your questions or comments below, and I will attend to it. Enjoy.